Hi guys, welcome back to my June haul, and I know this is still May, but I already uploaded my May haul, so this will be part of my June haul. And so this is the first package of the haul, so let's open it up. Oh, and by the way, let me know if you guys are okay with this format, because I know other manga YouTubers show their haul in different ways, so I was just wondering what you guys prefer. But I received some great feedback from last time's video, so I think I'm gonna stick with that until I get some other feedback. Wow, this was packaged really nicely and secured with a lot of bubble wrap. And I like how they protected the edges right here with some extra bubble wrap. That's always a plus. Alright, so I finally unboxed it from all of the bubble wrap. This is Volume 1, the hardcover edition of Kazuo Umezu's The Drifting Classroom. And this is in literally perfect condition, so that's great. And I actually have The Drifting Classroom Volume 5 in the single, and I got that from a random manga lot, and so that's what piqued my interest in this series, and so I had to pick up the hardcover editions. But yeah, the art looks amazing, on par with Junji Ito, so I'm really excited to dive into this and start reading it. This next package I'm super excited for. So I've caught up entirely with the anime, and of course I had to get the manga because the anime was so good. And of course I'm talking about Haikyuu. So I still haven't decided if I wanted to collect the entire series because it's a long one, but I definitely wanted to get the first couple volumes. So yeah, super excited to have this and to get maybe the first 5 to 10 volumes and see where to go from there. Today I got 2 packages, so let's open them up. Here's the first one. I think this is a single volume. I'm not quite sure what it is because I don't really remember. Okay, this is Volume 5 of Sailor Moon. So I am currently collecting the Sailor Moon volumes, and so far I have 1 and 2 only, but they look so pretty on the shelf and I really like the covers. So I really want to end up getting the entire series as well as the short stories. So yeah, really pleased with how this came. This came in perfect condition. Oh, there's a hair. No biggie. This was sent with basically no protection, just in one of those little file folders, but it ended up working in this case. Yeah, everything seems to be perfect. So happy to add this into my Sailor Moon collection. So this next package got lost in transit and I wasn't able to track it for a while, so I was really worried that this had gotten lost or something horrible had gone wrong. But apparently it turns out that this person ended up using stamps instead of a tracking number, so that's why I couldn't track it even though there was a tracking number associated with it. I'm not sure what happened there. And they put media mail on this, so I think they were just probably not too experienced with shipping. I'm not either, but it ended up getting to me in a little over 2 weeks, so that's not too bad. Dang, okay. This is cute. Cute color scheme going on. So I got 2 Japanese volumes, and the first one is Chihayafuru. I watched the anime a long time ago, and the Japanese volumes look so pretty, so I really want to collect some of them at least. So I got the first volume because I saw it for cheap on Khari. And for those of you who don't know, this is about a girl who learns how to play a Japanese traditional game. I don't really remember the name of the game. Sorry, it's been a really long time. But it's basically about her going through the experiences. So she basically learns how to play it, and then she starts going to tournaments and stuff to test her ability, and she meets new friends who are also into this game. And then the next volume that I got, it's called Surgeon Elise, and I just got this because the cover was so pretty, and I've heard great things about this in Japan, but I don't think this has an English release, so wow, and I did not know that all the pages were in color, so that's absolutely wonderful. The edge right here is kind of bent, I think perhaps from shipping, but I think that can be straightened out by applying some pressure onto it and just keeping it flat for a while. But yeah, it even comes with this thing, the promotional banner. So yeah, really excited for when I can start to read this. I got this Amazon package in the mail today, so let's see what it is. And I'm always scared of Amazon packaging manga or any books of that matter, so hopefully this book did not come too damaged. So I got volume 1 of Hunter x Hunter. Super excited about this. I'm still in the middle of watching the 2011 anime. I'm at the Greed Island arc, so I still have a lot to watch, but it's got me so intrigued that I really wanted to pick up the manga, and I've heard good and bad things about this, especially Togashi's artwork, but still I'm interested in picking up the first couple volumes and seeing how it goes from there. And luckily this did not come too damaged. I don't see any problems with it. But thank goodness. I know a lot of people have received Amazon packages that have creased their books or completely just like broken the spine. So I'm happy that this came in good condition. Today I got 3 big packages, and I'm super excited to open these because they've been delayed by USPS for a fat while now. So I've been waiting 1 to 2 weeks or more for these packages. So let's open them up. This first package is super beat up, as you can tell. This side has completely concaved in, and I'm pretty sure this is USPS's fault. So let's hope nothing is too damaged. Here we have the first 5 volumes of Haikyuu. There's still some bookmarks in here, so that's interesting. So here's volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, 4, and 5. I actually already have volume 1, so I think I'm going to perhaps give this away or sell this to some other person who's interested in getting started. Oh, and this is something that I just noticed, but so the sides, like the front and the sides, are pretty white, I would say, but then the bottom is incredibly yellow. I'm glad it's on the bottom and not the sides or the top, but I think this might have been due to the hole in the packaging, so the sunlight got to the bottom parts of it. But I don't think I can really stand the yellowness of this since the sides and the top are pretty white in comparison, so I think I might really carefully sand down a little layer of this just to see how much of the yellow I can get off. But otherwise, these books are in pretty good condition, and I'm super happy to get these and to get started on reading Haikyuu. So let's move on to our next package. And thankfully this does not look damaged at all, so that's a plus. Yay! So super happy to get this. As you guys probably saw in my last haul, I got Monster Volume 1, and so of course I had to get Volume 2 before I started reading, and sadly it came kind of torn right here. I don't know if you guys can clearly see this, but I think that is the only flaw I see, and hopefully if I flatten it out a bit and let it sit, it'll be less noticeable. But besides that, the spine is looking pretty well. So yeah, super excited to dive into this series. I think since now I have Volume 1 and Volume 2, I'm definitely going to start reading this. Super excited. This is my last package of the day, and it's a pretty big one. This was packaged really well, so thank you to the seller. So this is a manga lot of the Gentleman's Alliance series, and here are just some random volumes. And I had read this series when I was a lot younger, so this series brings back a lot of memories. So I really wanted to get it, to reread it, and just to have it. I really love this author. I have read and watched most of her animes and her mangas, so yeah. So right here I have Volume 1, and then Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 7, and I feel a little bit of like sticker residue here, but that's easily removable, and Volume 8, and lastly Volume 9. So this series has 11 volumes total, and so of course I got the other missing volumes from this lot in another listing, so hopefully those come soon and I can complete this series and start reading it. And here are all the spines together. These Shoujo Beat spines bring back so many memories, and it's so nostalgic just looking at them, and they're just still really pretty. So I can't wait to put these up on my shelf. Okay, wow, big surprise. So this is the same day as the last clip that you guys saw, but I just went to check my mailbox and there was another package there waiting for me. So let's go ahead and find out what it is. I actually completely forgot that I had bought this. So this is Kaicho wa Maid-sama, a classic shoujo. And I'm getting this series completely out of order. As you can see, this is the omnibus of Volume 9 and Volume 10, but I actually don't own any volumes of Maid-sama currently, so I am starting here. And I had just saw this online for a really good steal, so I just hurried up and got it because I knew I wanted to get this series eventually anyway. And so this cover is super pretty, and the spine is also really pretty. Like, I can imagine all the omnibuses of this series lined up, and it would just look so gorgeous, so I can't wait to do that. And of course, to anyone who hasn't read this series or looked at the anime, I feel like you should give it a try. It's definitely a cheesier kind of shoujo, typical shoujo romance, but I think it still gives off very good vibes, and it just makes you really happy every time you watch it or read it. And for anyone who has watched the anime, you guys would know how addicting the opening song is. Go ahead and check this series out if you're interested in shoujos. I just got this package, and I think it's from the subreddit Manga Swap. Alright, so now I remember what I got. I just got some volumes to fill in some holes. So let's go ahead and see what they are. So here's the first package. I'm super excited for these. I got The Gentleman's Alliance volumes 2, 3, 10, and 11. And as you guys saw from the last clip, I now have the entire series. And on top of that, I also got this volume of Phantom Thief Jean. This is a series I'm very fond of. It brings back a lot of memories. And so I actually have the first volume by CMX, but I actually think the Shoujo Beat releases are much prettier, especially the cover. This is gorgeous. So I would like to collect the entire series in the Shoujo Beat releases. And this is also by the same artist and author as The Gentleman's Alliance and Full Moon. So yeah, she's one of my favorite shoujo fantasy manga artists of all time. And this is the last part of the package. So I got the first 4 volumes of Khari First Love, the first volume of Sakura Hime, and also volume 2 of Skip Beat. So here's Khari First Love, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, and volume 4. And this is also a series that brings back a lot of nostalgia, so I just wanted to have it and reread it. I don't really remember the storyline, so I'm not sure if I actually liked it back then, but I like to give it another go and see if I want to keep this or not, as well as keep collecting it. And here's another Arina Tanemura series, Kurihime. I definitely really love her series, and I'm interested in collecting all of them eventually. And I think her art is so amazing and it's so magical, and I could just look at this cover all day long. The characters, to be honest, they all really look the same from each series, but it's still drawn so beautifully, and I love the stories. So yeah, that's Sakura Hime, volume 1. I just wanted to give this another go, reread it, and see if I want to collect the entire series. And the last volume of this package is Skip Beat Volume 2, and I was debating whether I wanted the 3-in-1s or the singles, but I saw this listing and so I just decided to get the singles for now. So I already have Volume 1, I only have Volume 1, and this is Volume 2, and of course I've actually already read up to like the 30-somethingth volume on scans online a couple years back, but I really want to reread it physically, so I'm going to try collecting this series even though it's so long, so it's definitely going to be a very hard and long journey. But yeah, this is again one of my favorite shoujos. I love the anime. I wish they had continued the anime, or I hope they continue it in the future. So I just got this Amazon package dropped off to me at my house. And I know what this is because I just placed the order a couple days ago, so I'm really excited to open it up. I just hope that it doesn't come damaged, because that's what Amazon's known for, really, for their books. So this is Berserk, the Deluxe Edition, Volume 1, in its full glory. Alright, so this is Berserk, and I have actually never read this series at all, so I'm really excited to dive in, and I was debating whether to start collecting the singles or go with the deluxe editions, and after seeing a lot of people's hauls and their unboxings of this version, I realized that I needed to get this because it just looks so nice on the shelf, and I bet it's really nice to read as well with the blown up pictures. And since I'm a slow reader, the slow releases of this edition don't really bother me. So I can't wait to read this. So far this month, this might be my most exciting pickup. Me in the future might say otherwise, we'll see. So I was just about to unbox this off camera when I realized that it might be satisfying for some of you to see the unwrapping, because I know I love watching those kind of videos. So here's the book fully unwrapped. Today I got a really exciting package. I've been waiting for this one for a while and it was stuck in transit for a couple days, but it's finally here. Okay, so I got a bunch of Japanese volumes from a user on the subreddit Manga Swap. So I got 2 series in Japanese, and they're both shoujo, and I'm guessing by the pictures here, you guys already know which series this is. Alright, so this is everything that was in the box, and so I got the full set of My Love Story in Japanese, volumes 1 through 13, and I also have volumes 5 through 13 of Our Ride, because I already have volumes 1 through 4, so I just really wanted to complete the set. So this is My Love Story, volume 1, volume 2, I really love all the covers of this series. They're all so funny and well drawn. So I actually already watched the anime and I already read the English translation of the series. I just wanted the Japanese ones too. So this is the entire set of My Love Story, and I'm so happy to finally own the Japanese versions, and I can't wait to get started in rereading these. Alright, this next series is a Shoujo Classic. All my Shoujo fans out there will know this one, and of course I've already finished reading the English translations and watched the really short anime that went along with it, and so I just needed the Japanese volumes to finish off my collection of this series, and I already got volumes 1 through 4 from a previous haul. You guys can check it out. And so I really wanted to finish it, so I got 5 through 13, which makes it complete. So let's take a look. Volume 5. Volume 6. Wow, for some reason, volume... Oh! Wait, that is actually really cute. Volume 5 and 6 are basically like the same moment, but it's like from 2 different perspectives. Wow, that is really cute. And then volume 7, 8, And our final one, such a sweet cover, volume 13. So this is the entirety of what I got in the box today. So My Love Story and Our Horror Ride. And these are gonna look so good on my shelves. I really love the way Japanese volumes look. And they're much smaller than the English releases, so these are going to fit onto my shelf, hopefully. And I know yesterday I said that Berserk was probably the most exciting part of this haul, but I think that getting this box was equally as exciting, just because I'm a huge fan of shoujo, and I really do love these two series, and being able to complete them makes me so happy, and I can start to collect some other series. And I realized lining up all of these covers, it looks so good. Okay, sorry, I'm rambling. So I just got this package in the mail today, and it was so nice of this seller to use priority mail, and so this arrived incredibly fast to me. They could have used media mail, but this came with free shipping, so thank you very much. And now let's open this up. Alright, so that took an awful time to open up. That was a lucky pick. I got Tokyo Ghoul. This entire box is Tokyo Ghoul, I think with one other book from another series, but it's mainly Tokyo Ghoul. And you guys, I realized I have a problem. If you guys have seen in this haul, I collect so many different series, but I never focus on finishing them. So I think that is what I'm going to work towards in my next month's haul, is to finishing or catching up on the series that I already have and not getting new ones, because I have so many series, but I only have, I think, 2 or 3 completed, or 4, but that is very little compared to what I've been getting so far. Anyways, let's keep going. So here's Tokyo Ghoul. And this is in pretty good condition, and I actually never knew that the texture of the Tokyo Ghoul books were like this matte kind of finish. I actually really like this finish, so yeah. So there's volume 1. Volume 2. Volume 3. Okay, volume 9. So this is not the complete Tokyo Ghoul set. I think this is only 1 through 9. Here's 8. These are all in really good condition. There's just a little yellowing, but besides that, there are no bends. So here's 7. 6. 5. 4. And that's it for Tokyo Ghoul, and the seller was really nice to include Akame ga Kill 0, and I actually know nothing about this series, so but I just read here that this is the prequel indeed, so that is great. Thank you so much for this, and hopefully this sparks an interest in getting Akame ga Kill. But yeah, that's it for this box. So this is everything from the box. Again, I got Tokyo Ghoul volumes 1 through 9 and an extra Akame ga Kill 0. And trust me, hopefully in my future hauls, it'll be focusing on finishing my existing series, because right now looking at my bookshelf, it's not too pleasant. So a couple minutes after filming my Tokyo Ghoul package, I received another one, a small one, and for any of those who know, this is from AC Manga on eBay and Khari, and I just got this to fill out some of my older series. So I got Kadota, and so far right now I have volumes 4, 5, 9, and 10. Really random, but my ultimate goal is to complete the series, as this is one that is really memorable to me and nostalgic. So it has a pretty high priority, to me at least. So I got volumes 1, and volume 3. And so after this, I only need 2, 6, 7, 8. 4 more volumes to complete this series. And yeah, really excited to add these, and hopefully I'll be able to keep my promise from my last clip of just continuing to fill out and complete the series that I already have. So I got this other package today in the mail just now, and I actually do not recall what this is. I think it's from the subreddit Manga Swap though. So this is my username on Reddit, and I got this cute little note from the seller. Right, so continuing on with my last package, here's Kadota Volume 2. So I'm just missing 3 more volumes to complete the set. And this seems to be in pretty good condition too. And it doesn't look that yellow. It has a couple stains, but it's not too bad. And next up, we have Sailor Moon. Sorry, I got distracted by the other books in the package, but here is Sailor Moon Pretty Guardian, Volume 6 and 7, as well as Codename Sailor V, Volume 1. So I'm slowly building up my Sailor Moon collection, and I have not started reading this, nor have I watched the anime. So I don't really know much about Sailor Moon actually. I just really wanted to collect this series because I think I said this before, but I really like the art, and the covers are so pretty, and the spines are really pretty too on the shelf, so I just really wanted them. So here's 6 and 7. Right now I have 1, 2, and 5, really random, so I'm almost halfway there though. This is Codename Sailor V, Volume 1. And this is a pretty thick volume. Oh yeah, and this set came with Volume 1 as well of Sailor Moon. I forgot to take this one out. But I actually already have Volume 1, so I'll be giving this away or selling it somewhere. There's a little bit of sticker residue here, but that's pretty easy to get off. And the seller said that they would include 2 kind of random volumes in here for free. So I really appreciate that, because from what I see, I already love the choices that they chose. This is My Love Story Volume 4 in English. And if you guys saw earlier in the video, I got all of My Love Story in Japanese. So I would love to have this as well and to see the comparisons. And the condition of this is really nice. And yeah, I'm super happy that I got this one. And the second free volume that I got is On High School Host Club. And this one I'm super excited about because this is one of the most nostalgic animes for me. I watched it when it first came out, and yeah, one of my favorite comedy shoujo animes. And I've actually never read the manga, so I'm really excited to perhaps start collecting this series. And this is also in pretty good condition as well. So yeah. Alright, so these are going to be the last 2 packages of this month's haul video. And I know this video must have been really long by now, so thank you guys for watching until now if you guys are currently. So yeah, let's just get started. Alright, so this is the Kurosaki Corpse Delivery Service, the Omnibus Edition, Volume 1. And I actually don't know too much about this series, but I saw this on one of my friends' manga shelf, and it really intrigued me. And I've heard it's a great kind of like horror mystery manga. That's my favorite kind of genre, so yeah, I really was interested in picking this up, but I wasn't planning on it until I saw a good deal on the manga subreddit. So yeah, this is a used manga. It's published by Dark Horse. Yeah, the packaging was great. There are some signs of wear over here, but pretty minor. And this book is actually smaller than I thought it would be. But yeah, I'm really excited to get started into reading this because this seems like a very interesting read. Alright, so this is going to be the last package of this month's haul. And I'm not sure if the sale is still going on Amazon, but currently there are some volumes of different series that are going for a buy 3 for the price of 2 sale. And so if that is still going on, I will leave a link to that below in the description, because this is the end of the month, so hopefully by the time this video is up, the sale is still ongoing, so you guys can take advantage of that. So I did, and I got 3 volumes. It took a while for me to eliminate some other volumes I really wanted to get because I have actually bought too many books this month, so I really wanted to tone it down a bit and not go crazy on Amazon because I know Amazon doesn't always have the best prices for manga. So yeah, let's see what I got. Alright, so as you guys can see, I got 3 volumes of Beastars. And sorry I wasn't able to uphold my buy only the current series I have, because all the series that were on sale on Amazon were ones that I didn't already have. So yeah. So I got volume 1. And I have not watched the anime, nor do I know the story of this manga, so I'm really interested to start reading it first. I typically like to read it first and then watch the anime adaptation. It doesn't always get to happen, but that is my preferred method. Volume 2. Well, I've heard the story of this is great. And I'm not usually into like animal world stories and stuff like that because it's just a little unsettling to see them act as humans, but hopefully this can change my mind. I really like the size and the finish of the covers. And then I got volume 5 because volume 3 and 4 were not included in this sale. Volume 6 was though, but I didn't get it because I didn't want to overspend. Oh, and I found some damage, or like rather smudges, on volume 5. Hopefully these black marks can be erased with a little bit of like water. But yeah, I'm glad these did not get completely beat up. So yeah, Beastars, excited to get started. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video, and now that I'm looking at all the volumes I got this month, this is actually crazy and insane. Even though I'm glad this month I had a huge haul, I really hope next month I can tone it down a bit and start focusing on the ones that I already have to complete them. But yeah, so let's do a quick recap and see what I got this month. There's a lot. And this is in no particular order whatsoever. I just lined up the volumes how I liked it or whatever was convenient. So let's just go from left to right. So the first volume over here is the Berserk Deluxe Edition Volume 1. And then Drifting Classroom, the Omnibus hardcover, Volume 1. And then Akame ga Kill Zero, Volume 1. Khari First Love, Volumes 1 through 4. Codename Sailor V, Volume 1. Sailor Moon, Volumes 1, 5, 6, and 7. 1 is not here because I already had that, so I'm not including it in this. And then Kare Kano, Volume 6. On High School Host Club, Volume 4. And Sakura Hime, Volume 1. Phantom Thief Jean, Volume 1. Let me move these volumes in the front. And then My Love Story, Volume 4. Maid-sama, the Omnibus, Volumes 9 and 10. And then Kurosaki Corpse Delivery Service, Omnibus Edition, Volume 1. On to the next. Haikyuu, Volumes 1 through 5. Hunter x Hunter, Volume 1. Monster Perfect Edition, Volume 2. And then Tokyo Ghoul, Volumes 1 through 9. And then Beastars, Volumes 1, 2, and 5. And then over here we have Kadota Volumes 1, 2, 3, and then Skip Beat Volume 2, and then Gentleman's Alliance 1 through 11 complete. Alright, and then moving on to the Japanese volumes. I have Chihayafuru Volume 1, and I have Our Hard Ride Volumes 5 through 13, and then Surgeon Elise, a manhwa. And then I have Ore Monogatari, or My Love Story, Volumes 1 through 13 complete. Okay, so that's it for this month's video. Thank you so much for watching, and please keep an eye out for my monthly reads video. That'll be coming up soon as well. And see you guys next time in my next month's haul, and stay healthy and stay safe. See you!